What you need to know about the power rule is that when you're given a function of x to the power n, you take the index or the exponent and multiply the base and you subtract 1 from the exponent. So in other words, f prime, the derivative of this one will be nx, then you must subtract 1. Let's do an example. S squared plus 1. You take the exponent and you multiply f prime. Take the exponent, you multiply 2x, then you subtract 1, which is 1. Then the derivative of a constant is 0. Then we are done. Let's do an example. Our first example now. So f prime x. Then we take this one, multiply the 2, which is 8. 4 times 2 is 8 x. Then we will subtract 1 from the 4, which is 3. And when we come to this one, 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract 1 is 2. Then this one now is negative. So this negative sign will affect this one. So then it's negative. Then 1 multiplied by 3 is 3x. Then since it's negative, when we are minusing 1 here, it will be negative 2. Then the derivative of this one we already said of a constant is 0. So now let's go to our next example. You see this one, you can rearrange some terms so that you make it simple for you. This is the same as 2x to the power 4 plus 3x to the power 3 minus 4. The square root of this one is the same as x to the power half. So now we can do f prime x. So we say we are multiplying now. We multiply this fraction by 4. 3 of 2 multiplied by 4. Then x. Then we subtract 1, which is 3 now. This one is negative. It will affect here negative. And then say it's 3x minus 1 here, it will be negative 4. And this one we multiply here. We already have our 4. Let's multiply by half. Multiply by half. Then our x. So now half minus 1 is negative half. So let's go and simplify it. Then it's 4, 8, 12 divided by 2 is 6x. And then it's 3x 4. And then this one is the same as 2 or minus 2x half. So now you are done, or you can go a step further. This half, when you take it to the original form, 3 and then 3 4. So we say this 2. We already said that half is the square, is the root. So since it's negative, then we can take it down. And then we do like this. Then it's x. Then we are done. Let's go to our third example. So on this one, you can also go a step further and simplify it and put it in a simple form. 9 s cube 2x squared. Now we can differentiate. Since it's y, then we say dy over dx is equals to. Oh, before we go there, we can do like this. 5 over 2. Then this one, you know fractions. This is the same as 4 minus 2, which is x squared. And 9 over 2. And then this one is 2 with x. Then you come here. We say to multiply. Then it's the same as 5 over 2 times 2. Then the separate one, it will be x plus 1. When you're multiplying by 1, it's just this one. And then when you're subtracting 0, then you know anything to the power 0 is what is 1. So like that. Then you simplify. This one you can cancel it out, or we can say 5 times 2 is 10. Then 10 over 2 is 5. Either way, still. And 5x plus 9 over 2. Then we are done with this one. Let's do our last example. Our last example. Even on this one, we can make things simple for you. X squared plus 2 minus this one. When it's like this, already we've talked about that one, which was the square root. This is a cube root. So it's a square root was 1 over 2, a cube root is 1 over 3. So in other words, this one will be x to the power 2 over 3. Remember, now is the denominator. So we want to bring it up. So when I'm bringing it up, it will be a negative 2 over 3. So we'll say this one, and x to the power negative 2 over 3. This is a power rule, so you make sure your powers are clear so that you'll be able to differentiate. Then dy over dx. Dy over dx. Let's make it visible. We already know when you differentiate this one is 2x, and then when you differentiate this one, a constant, we get a 0. So here, this one, we said we are multiplying. There's a minus here and a minus there. Then we say it will be positive. Then when I'm multiplying by the whole thing, okay, let's just do it step by step. When I'm multiplying the whole thing now, I've already changed the sign, so I cannot do the step by step by bringing it here. So let's just do it and do our 8 here. And 4 times 2 is 8 over the 3x. Then we have to minus 1 here. Negative 5 over 3.